Hi, this is Dr. Proactive Randy Gilbert, producer of InsideSuccessRadio.com, and I invite you to take a moment and listen to this powerful interview segment so you can be more proactive and successful.
Let's return to the path to triumph with the Inside Success Show.
And welcome back to the Inside Success Show. This is Randy Gilbert, and we're back sharing inside success secrets, tips, and strategies with Dr. Jerry Teplitz. He's the author of Switched On Living, Easy Ways to Use the Mind-Body Connection to Energize Your Life. And Jerry, of course, I love the title of your book, and probably listeners are a bit curious. What is Switched On Living?
Well, actually, by the way, besides a book, I've actually now created a whole learning system around that, Randy, where we've got the book, 2 DVDs, and a 4-cassette audio album, because I found that the book is not enough to really give people a real total picture how they can be switched on for living. So what Switched On Living is a system that looks at, for example, and we'll get into it, I think, on the next question or two, this concept of muscle checking I'll talk more about, and looking at how our energy system operates and what can we do about it. It moves into what we can do to keep ourselves energized, for example, by using meditation as a tool for ourselves. It looks at what can we do to create immediate, instant relaxation. And then it looks at the whole range of attitude and exercise and diet and nutrition for the whole aspect of how do we now stay younger longer. People who meet me for the first time, when they find out that I just hit 60 this year, they would guess that I was probably about 40, 45, just in terms of how I physically look and act and am. And I don't even feel that old, even.
Yeah. Oh, that is so cool, and that's one of the things that I really, again, just feel it's important. This whole concept of being proactive, I really do believe, helps people to really feel and stay younger. I do get sort of a similar thing myself. For me, just jumping over the age of 50, my wife actually being older, looks probably about 20 years even younger than me. We have that, that joy, that love for learning and for doing things that are different. And again, I really want to acknowledge that what you're teaching is something so important. And behavioral you're going to have to actually pronounce this with me.
It's called behavioral kinesiology.
There we go. And that is something that you teach, and I can do it rather than speak it. But please share that with our listeners.
So what it is, it's muscle checking of the body. Everything around us affects us. Its effect is very direct, very immediate, very dramatic. And Randy, you actually, before the show, were sharing me how you learned it from attending some Jack Canfield seminars where he was teaching what he learned from me. And so you got a picture of what that's about from Jack, correct?
I did, and he definitely acknowledged learning it from you, though I didn't follow through at the time to get your book, but I sure appreciate having it now.
Cool. Yeah, and so let me paint you a picture. You remember in the old movies, the sheriff's posse would come up to somebody and say, which way did the bandit go? And the guy would go, they went that way.
And stick their arm out.
And they'd stick their arm out pointing. Well, if you put your arm out just like that, out to the side of the body, turn the thumb downward, you're actually now in the physical position to have somebody do this muscle checking concept on you. And all they would do is put a very hard, steady, direct pressure right above the wrist bone for just a couple of seconds, not attempting to force the arm all the way down. But if you go down maximum maybe a couple of inches, that's fine. You go down more than that, it means you're just using pressure. So this concept is not a pressure approach. This concept is a measurement of what's going on in our body and our mind because it gives us instantaneous feedback through this concept of the behavioral kinesiology, which was actually developed, this whole concept of kinesiology was developed out of the medical community way back in 1912 from a Dr. Robert Lovett from Harvard Medical School.
Mm-hmm.
I studied with a psychiatrist, Dr. John Diamond, initially, and learned this aspect that he called behavioral kinesiology. So after pushing down on your arm a good steady pressure.
Hi, this is Dr. Proactive, Randy Gilbert. Thank you for listening to InsideSuccessRadio.com. Now I want to invite you to listen to this entire interview for free. All you have to do to get VIP access is to type in the link as you see it below. In addition to this powerful interview, you'll be able to hear many other of your favorite celebrities such as Jack Canfield, Mark Victor Hansen, Robert Allen, Zig Ziglar, and dozens of others. Plus, there are thousands of dollars in valuable bonus gifts just waiting for you to redeem.